Let's be real, when it comes to our health, we've all been a little guilty of falling for some myths, ignoring red flags, or just getting totally overwhelmed by all the info out there. Whether it's from TikTok trends, sketchy advice online, or just not knowing what to believe, it's easy to stay stuck in denial. But hey, no shame. The first step is cutting through the noise and figuring out what's actually true. So let's bust some myths and get real about what your body's been trying to tell you. Ready? Let's go. Let's be real. There's so much sketchy health advice floating around the internet these days that it's hard to know what's legit and what's total nonsense. One quick Google search, and you're bombarded with wild claims, miracle cures, and hacks that promise to fix your body overnight. Spoiler, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Sure, some of it is easy to laugh off, like those weird detox teas or shady supplements. But the trickier part, some health myths are sneakier. They sound credible, or maybe they're things you believed your whole life because, well, that's just what you were told growing up. So how do you tell what's helpful and what's just old school stuff dressed up as advice? That's where this list comes in. It's basically your myth-busting starter pack for all those health tips that might actually be holding you back. Whether you're trying to get healthier, feel better, or just stop falling for bad advice, this is a solid place to begin. 4. I need to do a detox to feel better. Okay, we've all heard this one, especially after a wild weekend, vacation binge, or just when you're feeling kinda blah. And thanks to celebs and influencers always pushing the latest cleanse or detox tea on Instagram, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that some fancy drink or pricey kit is the magic fix your body's been waiting for. They'll promise everything from better skin and more energy to magically dropping a few pounds, improving digestion, curing fatigue, fixing allergies, you name it. Basically, they want you to believe that your body is full of nasty toxins, and that their product is the superhero that's gonna sweep in and save the day. But here's the real deal. Your body already has a detox system, and it's kinda amazing. Your liver, kidneys, lungs, skin, and even your digestive system are working 24/7 to process and get rid of all the stuff your body doesn't need. No overpriced tea required. Unless you've been exposed to something serious, like actual heavy metal poisoning or a medical condition, your body doesn't need a reset. It just needs support. Plus, let's be honest, a 1-week juice cleanse isn't gonna undo years of stress, takeout, or skipping sleep. So what does help your body do its job better? Think long-term, real-life habits like drink lots of water, helps flush stuff out naturally through sweat, pee, and even breathing. Ease up on alcohol. Giving your liver a break lets it focus on all the other stuff it's supposed to process instead of detoxing your latest cocktail. Get decent sleep. Your brain literally clears out waste while you sleep. Skimping on rest can lead to all kinds of issues, including heart problems, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's down the line. Cut back on processed junk. Too much sugar and ultra-processed food can mess with your liver and create long-term health issues like fatty liver disease. Eat more colorful fruits and veggies. They're packed with antioxidants that help your body fight off the bad guys, free radicals, that can lead to diseases like cancer, dementia, and heart issues. So yeah, no need to spend a fortune on a celeb-endorsed cleanse. Just treat your body right and let it do what it was built to do. You've got a detox machine inside you already, and it's free. 3. Herbal supplements are natural, so they're totally safe, right? Not so fast. Just because something comes from a plant doesn't automatically mean it's harmless. Poison ivy is natural too, but you wouldn't rub it on your face, would you? People love tossing around the word natural like it's a magic safety stamp, but in reality, natural doesn't always mean safe or effective. Tons of herbal supplements claim to help with everything from anxiety to sleep to digestion. And sure, some do have legit benefits. But here's the catch. A lot of those health claims haven't actually been backed by solid science. Even the ones that do help in certain cases aren't regulated like prescription meds. That means you don't really know if that capsule you're taking has the right amount of the herb it says it does, or if it even has it at all. The quality can vary wildly between brands, and there's no guarantee you're getting what the label promises. That's because in most places, like the US, herbal supplements don't go through the FDA for approval before hitting the shelves. Yup, it's kind of a free-for-all out there. Another huge issue. Some of these supplements mess with medications you're already taking. Like, they can literally cancel out your prescriptions, cause bad side effects, or even make your condition worse. For example, Street John's wort, popular for mood stuff, can interfere with birth control, antidepressants, and even heart meds. So here's the bottom line. Before you pop any herb, tea, or all-natural capsule, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Tell them everything you're taking, even if it feels super chill and holistic. Especially if that supplement is promising dramatic weight loss, more energy, crazy stamina boosts, or mood fixes. Those are usually the sketchiest. Natural isn't always better or safer, and your health deserves more than guesswork. 2. Vaccines make me sick. I've got a good immune system. I don't need one. Okay, this one's been floating around forever, and let's be real, it sounds kinda reasonable at first. If you eat your veggies, hit the gym, and hardly ever catch a cold, then why bother, right? But here's the deal. Even the strongest immune system on Earth can't just magically recognize and fight off brand new threats all on its own. Vaccines work like a cheat sheet for your immune system. They show it what the enemy looks like without actually unleashing the real danger. So instead of learning during a full-blown war, an actual infection, your body gets to train in a safe, controlled environment. It's like giving your immune system a practice round instead of throwing it into the ring with zero prep. Now yeah, some people say vaccines make them feel sick. But what's actually happening is your immune system reacting to the vaccine, which is a good thing. That little soreness, maybe a mild fever or chills. That's your body doing its job, building up defenses. It's not the illness, it's the training montage. As for the more dramatic claims, like vaccines changing your DNA, damaging your heart, or causing cancer, yeah, those have been debunked a lot. Like scientifically crushed into oblivion levels of debunked. Vaccines don't rewrite your DNA. They deliver instructions that help your cells recognize and fight specific invaders. They don't stick around or hijack your body. And vaccines have helped wipe out or dramatically reduce some of the deadliest diseases in human history. Smallpox, polio, measles, you name it. If you're alive and healthy right now, chances are you've got vaccines to thank. Skipping a vaccine because you trust your immune system is like refusing to wear a seatbelt because you're a great driver. Sure, you might be fine, but when something hits, that seatbelt or vaccine can literally save your life. I don't need as much sleep as other people. Look, we all like to think we're that rare superhuman who can thrive on a few hours of sleep and still function like a boss. But here's the deal. Statistically speaking, that's basically a unicorn. Less than 1% of people have the rare gene mutation that lets them truly function on very little sleep. So unless you've had a full genome scan, and even then, odds are you're just running on caffeine, adrenaline, and denial. You might feel fine short-term, but your body is taking silent hits in the background. Sleep isn't just about not being tired. It's your body's nightly repair shift. While you snooze, your brain clears out gunk, your heart gets a breather, your immune system resets, and your cells do essential maintenance work. Skipping sleep is like skipping oil changes for your car. Everything still runs, until it doesn't. And the damage? It builds up fast. We're talking high risks of weight gain and obesity, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure and heart disease, depression, anxiety and brain fog, dementia and Alzheimer's, plus way more stress, irritability, and bad decision-making. Not cute. Even scarier. Sleep-deprived brains legit start to act drunk. Reaction time slows, focus disappears, and your risk of accidents, car or otherwise, skyrockets. So if you think you're nailing life on 5 hours of sleep, trust me, you're not. Your body's just in survival mode, not thriving mode. Bottom line, if you want to show up as your best, sharpest, healthiest self, 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep needs to be non-negotiable. Not sometimes, not just on weekends, every dang night. So go ahead and romanticize your hustle, but romanticize rest too, because rest is where the real glow-up happens. Medical myths aren't just old wives' tales. They're still causing real problems today. Some folks, and even a few doctors, still believe things that science has long debunked. Why? Sometimes it's outdated info, other times it's because something worked once and people think it's a cure-all. This issue goes way back, like ancient Greece praying away seizures level back. That's why it's so important to fact-check, stay informed, and spread real, science-backed knowledge. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment with the wildest medical myth you've heard.